onto the Full Circle interview, where on a daily basis I'm going to talk to newsmakers and people in the news. You can ask questions too by submitting them on the Full Circle Facebook page. Now, my first guest is certainly no stranger to controversy. As a famously outspoken critic of Russia's President Vladimir Putin, Nadia Tolokonnikova is an activist and a member of the band Pussy Riot. She was arrested in 2012 after performing an anti-Putin protest song, spent nearly 2 years in a Russian prison. Nadia joins me now from Moscow. She's wearing a mask for artistic as well as security reasons. Nadia, thanks so much for being with us. I know you've said in the past that Western media, American media, gives Putin too much credit. I'm wondering, do you still believe that after today, after the reaction to what happened here?
I don't think that they're as organized as they're trying to be perceived. So I'm saying that American media gives too much credit to Vladimir Putin and his fellows because you perceive them as a super organized unit, though they're not as effective. And in fact, they're just a bunch of people who cares mostly about their money, and sometimes they're just not effective. If you'll take a look at Russian infrastructure, take a look at the Russian economy, you'll see that they're not effective. But I'm not saying that they didn't interfere in their elections. They did. They might have did it better. Like, if I would have this goal to make it better, I would do better.
Well, I wonder what you thought of the response by President Trump to Vladimir Putin. I'm wondering what you think, and also what you're hearing people in Russia think of President Trump and his performance in today here in Helsinki.
Mostly people think that it was pretty empty conference because they didn't achieve anything. They just met each other and they said stupid things to each other. Personally, for me, it was pretty disturbing to hear Trump's statement about Putin, that he's completely innocent about interfering in American elections. Though I read about a number of facts that are saying the opposite thing. And if I would be President Trump, I would try to consider what my intelligence officers are giving to me, because otherwise he's not really representing the country. He's just being an idiot.
I wonder, I mean, this is very personal for you. Obviously, you experienced the harshness, the brutality of Vladimir Putin's Russia. Do you wish President Trump had stronger words about democracy? Do you wish he had stronger words about human rights, that he spoke for those who can't speak for themselves?
That's the thing. So honestly, I think he would have to ask about people who are detained today in Russia. For example, about Pussy Riot activists who were detained today for 15 days of arrest just because they made an action in the field, on the football field. It happened yesterday. They were running in police uniforms. The meaning of this action was really simple, that cops are dominating in our government, in our society, in our culture, in our and people demanded prisoners. Instead of that, we became political prisoners by ourselves again. So now we're pushing everybody to say free Pussy Riot again. Luckily, it's not a criminal case right now. It's just 15 days, but still. So it would be great if they discuss something like that. Or another important case is Alexei Zov. He's on strikes for almost 2 months at this time, and he's Ukrainian film director, and he's standing for Ukrainian Crimea in 2014. He was one of the Ukrainian activists. He was arrested in 2014, and he was given 20 years in Russian jail, and now he's on hunger strike. He may die. So I would expect that Trump and Putin would talk about really important topics like political prisoners and people who may die in prison.
Yeah. Nadia, I appreciate your time tonight on what's been an extraordinary day here in Helsinki. Thank you.